Up early in the morning, get the kids off to school. Rise and grind, pack a lunch or two, then get to work in a few. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Rise and grind. Hey, hey. Rise and grind for your daily news. Rise and grind, grinding just for you. Rise and grind when you don't have a clue. Rise, we've got the scoop for you. Yeah. Rise and grind. Oh yeah, yeah. Rise and got the scoop for you. Rise and grind. Knowledge is power. Rise and we've got the scoop for you. Yeah.
Titties. Yeah, we are back. Welcome to the Rise and Grind Morning Show. We do this every Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. It's your homeboy, the one and only, the big homie, one they call Miles X. And there's Q in the building. We just need to know. Maybe he had happy birthday to Q Lewis. Yesterday was his birthday. That boy was partying.
Happy birthday to Q.
He was grilling and chilling. He probably just still drunk as a skunk.
Okay.
Okay.
We're going to give him that today.
Is that rhyme for a reason, on time, and I'm pleased?
Okay.
Okay. To the right of me, of course, I got the none other than the podcast queen.
Ooh, I like that.
But she's not here right now, so I'm just going to tell ladies and gentlemen, the podcast queen, actress extraordinaire, podcast host of monologues every Monday night at 9 p.m. on Podcasting 2 is none other than Miss Tia Black. Y'all give a round of applause.
Hey, y'all. Grand
He's
Rising.
in.
Happy Thursday.
Hey, King. You know, and the ones and twos to bring us to you, whether it's an iPad, an iPhone, or that damn Android, is none other than DJ Elroy Buzz. Who still got an Android, though? Why do you even want an Android? Anyway.
Simple people like simple things.
Ooh.
But that iPhone is the simplest. That damn Android. First of all, I had to download when I had a Samsung. What you call that? It was a Note. When they came out with the 10, I had to download a virus protection, an antivirus app on my phone. I'm like, I'm not doing this shit. I took it right back.
Good morning, Miss Carmen.
Good morning,
Grand
Miss
Rising,
Carmen.
Miss
There
Carmen.
you go with that grand. And Miss Carmen, Nicole, I'm pissed off at y'all. WJ Brooks, I'm pissed off. It looked like they went to the daiquiri spot for his birthday or whatever. And no one would invited me, but that's okay. That's our podcast prices is going up this month.
Okay. Yesterday's price is not today's price.
That's for damn sure.
Dang, you going to do Miss Carmen like that?
Yep.
Miss Carmen first.
Right. Oh man, you know we had a couple. It's a couple sad things that happened
I'm talking trash.
in the city, but we titling this show is "What the Fuck?" WTF?
Just that's it.
What the fuck is going on
'Cause
in the world? They said one of the jewelers of Detroit, just known to making pieces for Detroit hip hop people, was gunned down yesterday at 1:30 in the afternoon.
murdered.
Yeah, killed,
Yeah.
shot dead.
Shot dead.
Why he was sitting?
Not too far from here.
Right, not too far from here.
Not too far.
Less than 3 miles.
Yep. So, yeah, that's really sad.
That's sad as hell.
And I don't know if you guys seen, but it was a video of the car. It was a video of his body laying on the ground.
Really?
I wasn't. I clicked on it, but I didn't know I was going to see that.
Right.
So yeah, it's really deep. You know, people was recording because people was riding by. It happened in the middle of the day.
Wow.
Yeah, and it was several bullet shots. It looked really clean and fast. You know, it looked like they was out of there quick.
They was in and out.
That's what it looked
Wow.
like. Yeah.
I'm surprised they have cameras to capture whatever.
I'm sure they do. Because you see where it happened at?
No, I didn't see nothing.
Okay, well, it happened on 9 Mile in Greenfield.
Oh, at the Greenfield Plaza?
Well, I don't think it was at the Greenfield Plaza.
Yeah, because it's right across the
Nah,
street.
it's not. It wasn't at Green.
It wasn't.
It was down the street.
It was down, like he was just driving, you know, and they pulled up at maybe a stoplight or just pulled up on the side of him and just killed him.
So how's his body get out? Oh, he probably tried to get
He
out.
probably tried to the natural thing, you know, but he was laying out, and you know the video is on the internet. You know, if it's just terrible, you know.
That's crazy. My condolences go out to his family. If he had any children, definitely.
Yeah, because the father didn't go home to his kids last night.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's kind of wild. And also, there's a DJ who died. I didn't know I knew him until I went through his pictures. I knew him. DJ P Dog.
Yeah, rest in peace to him
Oh,
as
I saw
well.
my homie posted by him. I never met him.
Yeah, I met him. He was cool. He was good people. He was real cool. It's a lot of shit.
And then it was a videographer that passed away too. Wheat Visuals. So rest in peace to him as well. I knew a lot of his friends and family, and it's just sad.
Miss Carmen silly.
What she say?
I see Miss Carmen. Miss Carmen like you ain't raising prices up on me. That's funny. Shout out to Miss Carmen and Detroit Table Talk. Y'all doing their thing.
Shout out to Miss Carmen tuning in each and every weekday.
Sean P talking trash
Sean P, come on now.
with his old Android having so.
He got one too.
Yeah, he definitely got an Android.
Don't he look like he has an Android?
He definitely like he got an Android.
Good morning, you on the air. It's the Rise and Grind morning show.
Rise and Ryan.
Good morning, sirs.
Oh
Giving all
man,
glory and honor to
bye,
God.
bye, dog. We got time for you this morning.
D Jones, what do you want?
This D Jones.
Yeah.
Hey D Jones.
I just called to say Tia looks exceptionally well this morning.
Oh, here he
But
go.
thank you,
This
King.
nigga he flirts.
Welcome,
Trying to flirt with all of the women on the show.
Well, let him do his
No,
thing.
You do.
Yes, you do.
You do.
Yes, you do.
So it ain't nothing
I
special
flirted
about
with
me.
one
Yes, you do,
person.
dog.
I flirted with one person.
You
Don't
a
say
lie.
everybody.
Okay.
Dog.
Who?
Ooh.
Fifi.
Never. That was you and Fifi.
Never.
Yeah, never that.
Brittany.
Who know the truth?
Nah, nigga, that was you.
That was you. Brittany.
Definitely Brittany.
Brittany.
Hey, what was the other chick that was on here? Tiffany.
Yeah.
Tiffany who?
Look at
Oh, see, now D Jones, this is what you do. But it's all good because I still, you know, it still made me
I don't
feel
even know
good.
who
you.
Tiffany is.
First of all,
D Jones, it still made me feel good.
first
Don't
of
worry
all,
about that.
You ain't even say how good I. You ain't say how good I look.
Miles, you look exceptionally old today.
All right, D Jones. You want me to tell everybody the truth, D Jones?
What's that?
Me and Nene created D Jones. D Jones is actually my son.
I
You proud
figured
of that?
I, not
And
even
listen,
proud.
and listen, and listen.
D Jones, didn't
look.
I ask you if that was your daddy before?
Yeah, but listen.
I did.
He like 5 years older than me. So you know how old he look? He like 5 years older.
It don't matter how old I look.
That's crazy.
It's just about me being with your mama that makes it exceptionally correct.
He
Hey, we got another caller.
Now we got all
D
types
Jones.
of D Jones.
D
I don't
Jones,
care.
you're not even important. We called you. Talk to you later.
Bye, man. Call back.
Bye, D
I know
Jones.
I come up there. You don't play.
You ain't
Well,
gonna
come on up here
Come on
then.
up here, Cletus.
I'll blow it.
Oh,
Caller, you
Good morning.
Yeah, Bug can't say what I said.
Oh, here we go. We about to hang up on you too.
everybody
I don't care. Let me say my one line.
Nah, you ain't getting no lines.
Go ahead, Sean.
Miles, I said I thought you had Don King on the show today. Looking at Bug here. Goodbye.
Hey, Sean. He had to sneak over to the bathroom.
That's all he had to do.
He had to sneak over to the bathroom talk. Anyway.
oh, y'all just just going in today.
We going in every day, every morning on the Rise and Grind show.
Each and every day.
So today is entitled WTF because I don't know what the hell is going on in this country, in this world, because it was reported that a 16...
Just here in Detroit. Huh?
Well, just here in Detroit, true. It was reported that a 16-year-old boy was arrested this week after police learned he was allegedly recruiting students to carry out a mass shooting at a high school in Berkeley, California. That's crazy as hell.
Wow. So a 16-year-old boy, I mean, a 16-year-old white boy or a black boy doesn't...
9 times out of 10 is a white boy, but they didn't say.
They didn't say. Okay.
Racially motivated, I would definitely say a white boy.
I can say that just by, that's terrible either way. And so who told on him?
The police received a tip on May 21st, that the teen allegedly plotted targeting Berkeley High School, which is also included as a possible bombing, and obtained a search warrant for his home. Berkeley police said in a statement, the search turned up parts to explosives and assault rifles as well as several knives and electronic items that could be used to create weapons, police said.
That's a bit much. That's a bit. I don't know.
I just told you about these high climate places. This weather.
It's a mess. Can I just tell you this though? I have a little boy across the street from me. Right? He's about 12 years old. He killed 2 rabbits. Right? He killed. It's a little white boy. He killed 2 rabbits because one of them was pregnant. That when he got caught for killing the rabbits and they asked him why he killed the rabbits, he said that it was because one of them was pregnant. The rabbit was pregnant. He had to kill him. I don't know what connected with his brain to where he had to kill the rabbit because one was I don't know what's going on with that. Right? This same little boy. He stole a vape or what is that? A breeze, whatever those things people. He stole that from his older brother, and he was smoking. They got like a big, nice tree house in the back, and all the kids like to go over there. And he told the kids, he said, "If y'all tell that I'm smoking," he pulled out a pocket knife. He said, "I'm a stab one of y'all." Right?
Really?
So my son came back and told me. So now it's just like, okay, yeah, you can't go back over there anymore. I told the other parents. He got grounded for maybe a week or so, and then he was back outside. He came back outside. It's another girl. She's across the street. She's got like some type of disability, and
don't say some type of disability
because I don't know what it is. I don't know which one. So I don't want to put a name on it.
No, is it mental or is it physical?
Both. Because she has a spine problem and then she has a mental problem.
Gotcha.
So it is. She has both. She's a young girl, but I don't know what it is, but she does have some sort of a disability. You can see it, and if you talk to her, you can hear it, right? So he told this little girl that he was gonna get his dad gun and kill her.
Wow.
So I'm saying all of this to say he's 12 or 13 years old. The signs sometimes be there. I'm not calling him a mass murderer, a mass shooter, or anything like that. But when it's a little boy that just already killed 2 rabbits, in some type of way got a pocket knife, stealing smoke breezy thingies or whatever they are, and threatening to take your dad gun to shoot somebody.
That means he know what the dad gun is.
That is scary to me. That's extremely alarming. And I feel like the signs are always there and the parents ignore them.
Yes.
I really feel like, I don't know, because I'm not in their home, what type of help he's getting. But his little sister, she rides home with me every day. She told me, she said, the little boy is bipolar. I said, okay, well, that explains, some of the behavior.
Right.
It does. I don't know the treatment that he's going through.
You want to kill a rabbit and wear it and shit.
Oh, God. I don't know what he's going through. I don't know what's going on other than, what his sister told me. It's just a mess. But I'm saying all of this to say I feel like the signs are always there. And I feel like sometimes as a parent, we love our baby and we don't want to see that side of them.
Yeah, we do. Yeah,
this is a little psychopath or something.
But the little motherfucker crazy.
He is. I mean, whoever. I don't want to just say him, but whomever it is.
Are you looking at book facial expressions? Mm-hmm. He like this.
I'm just trying to figure out how they diagnose kids with, being bipolar when their brains are fully developed.
I don't know, but and then like I said, this is a little girl that told me that. His parents didn't tell me that. She could just be saying that because she heard it from somewhere.
probably
It may
heard
not
it from
even
the
be a
parents.
real diagnosis. Yeah,
Like, look, Joe.
We don't
that
know.
little motherfuckers out there killing rabbits, and you up here cooking them. You're not helping the
oh, the shooter
situation.
was black,
Yeah, what is that?
and the shooter was black.
Oh, what? Oh, for the Tulsa.
Oh, they saying the guy Hutch was in that pawn shop parking lot
Oh,
when he got shot.
on 8 Mile Greenfield. Oh yeah, he probably a lot of
in
videos.
between 8 and 9, but
Yeah, he probably was
the only pawn shop that's over there is the one
American.
that's near
8 Mile.
Greenfield Plaza.
That is
The one that sit off to
ridiculous.
it's that building that sit off
And
to
what
the
did you
side.
read that
I
at?
got you.
I'm reading it right now online.
Online, yeah.
What the
Yeah,
first
his
40
parents, Miss
They
Carter,
already
his
they already
parents do
they
need to
already
get him.
arrested a suspect already.
Oh, for real?
Listen, the best way to get the suspect is check the cell phone. Once you get in that cell phone
And they said they found a dozen bullet
casings.
a dozen.
Did you see the car?
I mean, I saw the one side of it. You could see the bullets through the side and through the
And through the
glass.
window, yeah.
Well,
But from the picture I saw, it looked like maybe like 7, 8 shots.
yeah, but how many
They
hit
said
him?
it's 12
Yeah,
that they found.
that's crazy.
So they really was trying to take him out.
They did. You know what I'm saying?
It
They
was
tried and
like-
they did.
Like, yep, we gonna take him out.
Yeah, so rest
And
in
I'm just
peace to him.
like, why? Why? You know what I'm saying? And I bet you it's over something stupid. I bet you it's because he.
It could be something
he-
really deep.
I mean, I think it's over something stupid because Detroit cats can be petty like that. Like it literally could be because he is associated with a rapper that somebody don't like.
I just feel like, why do we have to put everything on Detroit people? This was a different, I don't know, was he a white man or
No,
a
but
Arabic man? What was he?
he makes jewelry for a lot of Detroit rappers.
He
One
does,
of them is
but
Sada
he's
Baby.
a jeweler. We don't know how the jewelry business go. We don't know how deep that game go, how you getting these diamonds. We can't just put that on us. That was so clean and smooth. Like, we don't just put that on y'all. Sometimes we give us too much credit. Ain't
Nah,
no for real, though.
I think y'all don't give black people enough credit for doing the effed up shit that they do.
Yeah, and I'm not making any excuses for it. I don't know what the suspect was. They say they got a suspect. We should find out pretty soon if it was who he was. But that looked like a professional hit. And I'm not saying that black people can't afford that. That's not what I'm saying. Or black people don't do hits. I'm just saying,
Right.
you know, he's in a jewelry business. Like, and I just don't know how deep that can go because I'm not in it. But I have seen some movies.
And I'm giving
Y'all seen that Adam
I'm
Sandler
also
movie?
giving you how deep it can be.
In a rap game.
And you're ignoring it
No, I get it.
because you may not be aware of some of the crazy stuff they do.
Yeah,
which
I
is
get it.
fine.
And then, you know, the whole indictment list, you know, with people
Ooh,
spending the $10,000.
Don't even.
No, that's a whole nother.
That's a whole nother-
Because I've
that's
been
a-
reading
that's a-
those comments.
That's a whole
on
different
Crime
type
and
of
the
thing. I'm talking about Detroit rappers
Well,
right
that
now.
is
That
Detroit
is.
rappers.
Which
That's what I'm
ones?
talking. Well, we ain't going there. We can't go there.
We don't talk about that.
But
right now.
it's all on Crime and the D. If you guys want to read the comments to see exactly what I am talking about,
Yeah.
it is all on Instagram on Crime and the D. You can read what the conspiracies are, what the speculations are, and what people feel is going on. But we're just not going to talk about
I
it
just
here
put like
today.
this. Anywhere where he's here to die. I feel like this book. I don't want to be nowhere where no Detroit rap artist is performing right now.
Peasy, a girl boy Peasy said she don't think Detroit did it, but you know y'all just I'm not a detective.
Hey, I'm just going by associations. I know a lot of people that know the dude that got shot, and the majority of them are Detroit rappers.
And I don't know
and they
anything.
buy and
I'm
they
just
and they
speaking
go
off the internet.
they go there to buy their jewelry. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, my guy, like Roy's been getting jewelry from this dude forever, and everybody that's in his camp.
Yeah.
Among others that I know that, like when I saw who got shot, I was like, I know that ain't the jeweler that's over there on 8 Mile, because I know a bunch of cats that was getting pieces made by him. You know what I'm saying? So just because he in Oak Park, you know what I'm saying? Like cats from Detroit, they go to.
Oh yeah, we gotta
they
say
go-
alleged.
Oh wait, he might not originate from Oak Park, but that's
Thank
where
you,
his
Miss
business is at, and a lot of people go right there because it's not like it's that far from the border. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God! Crime in the D was trying to follow me, and I just followed them back.
Oh my
Good
God.
morning, girl boy PZ.
Hello. Hello, world.
Good
Morning. Good morning. How do you do?
Okay, then.
Nah.
Okay, so I see everybody on the panel got their coffee this morning. God is good.
God is
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
The only one that got coffee on this panel was
She got it too. Don't look at me.
She got a cappuccino. What is that?
Because
She
she
got a
was dead to
latte?
the world the other day without the coffee. So
You can see,
Mom, you got
I'm
your
back.
Coke, large Coke, or you not drinking nothing?
You got your large coat.
No, I got coffee, sweetie. I got coffee.
Thank you. So it's like, see, so y'all ready today for the morning show?
Mm-hmm.
That is so good. Praise God, and I'm so glad and blessed to be in the service today.
Just glad to be in
Thank
a
y'all
number.
so much for this. But don't do that long autobiography you gave us the other day. You better let me check. So yeah.
You want me to cut you off? You know, I do have the power to hang up on you while you talking trash.
And he done already hung up on 2 people today.
Every day on this radio show, regardless of who on this show, I allow everybody else to speak. As soon as I have something to say about something that somebody asks me,
That's
y'all want to make it a
important
big deal.
That's important.
So
That's
from
dear
now,
to
so
you.
from now on, if you
That
ever
was
on this
bold.
show, and somebody asks you something about something that you doing, and you start to rant or ramble, if it go past 1.5 minutes, I'm cutting your mic.
As you should, because
Yeah,
I
okay.
don't want to be drowned out.
That's how you. So is that how you do your guests on the podcast?
So listen here. Hush did the change. Well, Hush did the change. Okay, listen. No, for real, listen. No, for real. All jokes aside, y'all. I don't know allegedly. This is me, you know what I'm saying, allegedly thinking. I don't think that Detroit did that to Hush because Hush was like real seasoned, and every majority of
He
all
was dear
Detroit
to
rappers
us.
loved him, and you know what I'm saying, he was like one of the bros. So I don't believe that, you know, well, it could have been, but to me, being a black person always got conspiracy and always putting 2 and 2 together, thinking that I'm on the investigation team. I really don't believe that was a Detroit because he was like a family member. He was like a distant cousin. You know what I'm saying? At every motherfucking
We didn't
barbecue.
kill family before.
I was just about to say
true.
like that.
Family
Don't really mean nothing.
Family don't bother me.
Family don't bother me.
But all just saying, like I don't think like, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking like it wasn't a Detroit rapper. I think it was like somebody that, you know what I'm saying, boom, came through on the come through.
Ooh.
And because first of all, like that was Oak Park. Like no black person for real. Like that must be if somebody new that just came up on the come up or something and then just did that because ain't
It's
nobody gonna go across
12 bullet going through the window.
Oh, okay.
It was all 12 going through the window.
yeah, like ain't no like that's Oak Park. Like what black nigga gonna go across there and go ahead and go crazy now?
Well, I'll be honest with you. Well, on that fact,
I feel like we
girl,
gonna find out real fast.
We
We don't know real
Like
quick.
they just had a shooting at Oak Park High School not too long
like,
ago.
it don't
Some
matter.
kids.
Yeah, but cross 8 Mile, no matter what. I'll be honest with you.
But they got the guns from some grown folks.
There's more crimes that go on across 8 Mile that we don't never hear about.
Because they keep it under
They don't
wraps.
publicize.
And that's what's been going on in my city. They just literally been pushing it all up under the rugs. Stuff that I've been seeing happen never came out in the news. And then at the end of the year, they said, "Oh, we've only had 3 killings in this city." I'm like, it was 3 on my block. I mean, not
Right,
for real,
true.
but y'all get what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah, I get
So
what
I
you're
do
saying,
see
right.
that is happening across 8 Mile because it's happening in my own neighborhood.
And one killing that she was right
you
next
need it,
door
first of
to.
all,
She-
Literally. And they never reported
Neighborhood,
it.
in
It
your
never hit the
neighborhood,
news.
Kids is killing rabbits, so you might need
See
to
what
go
I'm
ahead and
saying?
just move.
She even knew about it. She knew. She was on the phone with me when we found out.
You need to go ahead and move because
You just need to move.
Listen here,
I am.
That's
I'm
a
working
mass
on it.
murderer. For real, that's a mass murderer on the
in the
rise.
making. Yeah, he's definitely in
Yes,
the making.
and the parents is just sweeping it under the rug. You know what I'm saying? And somebody is gonna be like, "Little boy, you crazy? Why you killing?" You know what I'm saying? It's gonna turn to bullying because you know we play the dozen. Let people play the dozen.
Yeah.
So he gonna get around some people. I'm pretty sure they got guns because people put guns in the home everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So he gonna get a held to his parents' gun
And he gonna go crazy
go crazy, and then your
on
kids play
everybody
with
that
him
he
too,
didn't
so you
threaten
gotta-
before. That's
You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
So you got to be careful. Whether it's a knife, you got to be careful over there with that little baby mass murderer. I'm not even trying to judge.
No, you
him.
judge. Don't. That's okay. It's okay to judge.
I ain't gonna judge. I've just been on the investigation team all day since Hutch. But
Y'all, Mike Larry said.
I ain't even gonna worry about Hutch because I ain't never even went to K's, and every kiss begins with
Every
K.
kiss began with K. You a fool.
Okay.
Goodbye.
All right, bye. Love y'all. Good morning. Bye.
All right. Good morning.
Mike, listen, y'all. Mike Larry said, "Man, that was business. Something happened," and I agree with that. It was business. That was he up out of here. Make sure it's done. Make sure it's finished. Goodbye.
I can feel how I can see how that.
They showing the denali too. Is bullet holes in the side of the door too.
Yeah.
So the majority of them are in
the glass, and then on some on the
but
side.
it's like 2 or 3 that's hit the side. So like, when they pulled
didn't.
pulled
That's
up,
what he
it was
said.
like pop, pop, and then they stopped right next to him. And
It said something. It said because they didn't rob him or nothing. That was a hit. Black people gonna at least take what he got on them.
Depending on what they was.
Let me
if
let me stop saying black because it is some clean professional people.
If it's just a,
it is not. We ain't gonna. I'm not gonna do us like that.
If it's just a hit, it's literally just.
It's just a
they
hit.
Don't care. They don't care about that.
And they didn't get their money and they gone anyway.
The killing ain't motivated by like.
So that's what I'm saying. All of this rap stuff and all of that. Like
you might see that. You might see that in the hood. Like if you in Dexter.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, Little area, and they coming up and they jack you.
We gonna find out pretty soon,
they gonna take everything. They gonna take the car too. They gonna shoot the car, take you out of it, and then
we gonna find out pretty soon.
We had a busy day today.
Yeah. Hey, Miss Carmen.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, Miss Carmen.
Happy Friday Eve.
Hey.
Hello, Miss Carmen.
Good morning, ma'am. Listen, I don't know nothing about Hutch or Hitch, but what I do know about since it's WF, what is it, WTF?
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck?
Let's talk about
Go ahead, that part. Go ahead.
Yeah, Mike Larry, it was a hit, bro.
Let's talk about Auntie Anita Baker coming to the city of Detroit, LCA.
Uh-huh.
You just gonna change the whole topic, huh?
No, that's what because everybody like what the I was gonna talk about the tickets. Like, what the fuck going on with the prices?
Come on now.
Listen. She has
the tickets on sale tomorrow,
Detroit,
right?
Today.
1995. Tomorrow at 10 o'clock.
Yeah, they go on sale tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah, it's okay. Tomorrow. I thought it was today.
So I am so excited because for someone of her status to not have performed in Detroit since 1995, come on.
In her hometown?
I think it's bullshit.
In her hometown?
I'm not happy about that.
I just pray she doesn't, she don't stick it to us.
They sticking it to us. It ain't just her though. It ain't about her.
Yeah.
The people bringing it sticking it to her because they know people want to go see her. But hell, I can fly to Vegas
for cheaper
and see her. Fly to Vegas and come back the next day cheaper than those damn tickets.
Yeah, I seen some tickets for Vegas for $81.
$55.
But you know,
but she had a regular residency there though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just saying we can go.
Know about.
It's the same show.
Where these people getting these tickets from, and they don't even go on sale until tomorrow?
Oh,
what are you talking about these prices?
I mean, they already posted the prices. Yeah, I mean, don't give me.
Ticketmaster don't even have any prices out there.
No, they do. If you go,
I've seen some prices too. I don't know if they were fake.
If you go on LCA, if you go on LCA website, they'll show you.
Yeah,
they give you the floor. They give you the floor chart and everything. I just seen it this morning.
Yeah.
So what do they do? Do they keep a certain part of the building? LAC get to sell prices that they can sell them for, and then her prices.
No, it ain't. Trust me, it's not her. She ain't doing shit. She ain't even that type of individual. Somebody bringing her in. The promoter. They already got. They already got everything already lined up through the promoter. I mean, whoever doing the promotions of it, LCA already got it together, and the prices are right there on the website.
But I don't care. I'm going. I don't care.
I'm not going to see her shit. I'm sorry. She's a nasty ass individual. I don't like her attitude.
Mm. Oh my God. And she hasn't. Why she ain't been back since? Why haven't she been here since '95?
She don't like Detroit.
And this is where she's from.
She don't even like Detroit.
That's not true. Let's not say that.
Okay.
Well, why she haven't been back home?
Okay. She don't.
Listen. She left. No. Let's just get this.
That's a long time, Miss Carmen.
We're not gonna do auntie like that.
She ain't my goddamn auntie.
I know you like auntie, but she.
And this is just a niece asking.
Listen. Go ahead, Miss Carmen. Cause you Jesus' best friend. So we gonna listen to the Lord in you. Go ahead.
This is
Auntie left the scene because of her babies. You know, that's what her husband wanted. That's what she wanted to do. She wanted to be a full-time mom for her son, which was cool. But then, in the midst of that, she started going through a lot of stuff with, financially and owing people some money and going in and out of court. She became, a little bit. Miles, cut it out. She became a little bit bitter.
Okay.
But it's okay now. All is forgiven.
Okay.
She decided to come back. Her sons are grown.
Yes.
So she decided to come back out and give us a little music. Of course, she should have started at home. But if you think about it, don't play that. Don't play that.
So, Miss Carmen, it wasn't that she just wasn't here performing. She wasn't performing anywhere. She had took a break.
No, she just started. When she came back out, she started performing other places.
Yeah, she was performing other
so she just ain't been back home.
Yeah.
In 2019, she started a tour. And she started touring
she ain't
everywhere
come here.
else.
She ain't come here.
Now,
But that's not the only tour, though.
I know somebody who spoke with her personally. They saw her at the airport and they asked her, "Are you coming to Detroit?" She said yes, but we have not been able to work out the details at any of the venues. She said once we do, she said I will be in Detroit. So let's, congratulate her.
That whole delusional. That whole is delusional.
Let's just congratulate her for coming home.
Hey, white girl boy PZ gonna say we need to turn the caller ID off. Ain't no caller ID. I just know y'all numbers because y'all call so all the time.
That's okay. Keep calling. Listen, Carmen. I hate to say this. I'm gonna be honest with you. Anita Baker has a nasty ass attitude.
Well, that's what some people say, but maybe after the pandemic she changed.
No, she hasn't.
She apologized, Miles.
She hasn't.
And I'm told from my spiritualization that that's gonna be the first song she sings to us when she gets
for real though.
I apologize.
I'm going too. I'm gonna have to go.
I'm like, I don't accept it. Ho, sing another song.
I gotta hear that.
I'm gonna be like, no, thank you.
No, thank you, ma'am.
But I don't know. $800.
No, I'd be like, respectfully.
Respectfully.
Respectfully, we accept your apology.
No.
Respectfully, get the hell
because at the end of the day, our blessings still got to continue to flow. So when they ask for forgiveness, we got to forgive and keep going.
Anita Baker ain't did no food drive, no homeless drive, no clothing drive, no young girl drive, no help them people, stop the violence.
And you think you about to charge us $1,300?
For the last 3 days, I've been trying to find her publicist. It's hard finding, these
Miss Carmen, I have to reach out.
Hold on. Listen, Miss Carmen, I'm about to tell you some real shit. No publicist probably don't even want to fuck with her. She's the most indecisive,
Miles.
She was worth. Listen. There's no lie. Anybody know about Aretha Franklin? She was always going to be late, but she was going to show up. Anita Baker would be like, "I have a cold."
Oh.
You be like, "You got a cold?" "Yes, I have a cold." And you be sitting up in that bitch like, you know what? Okay. Listen, I used to record her vocals, and when I tell you she is the most,
you didn't like it.
Oh no.
Okay.
No.
What's that other singer name? It's not Jill Scott. It's the other one. Lauren. Is it Lauren Hill?
Lauren Hill. But Lauren Hill.
We don't ever show up, but if people still go out and buy her tickets,
I show up in hopes that she do.
But
just
Lauren,
one time, I hope she come. I hope she come.
But Lauren Hill at least do stuff for her community. Been back and performed in her hometown and all that other shit. And she ain't waiting no 27 years.
So what we're not finna do is we're not finna shed no negative.
Why you mad? Because Anita Baker nasty.
Auntie just a nasty hoe. She remind you of somebody who.
WTF. That was a WTF moment. What the
fuck wrong with Anita Baker?
No, what's wrong with you?
I got an Anita Baker story.
Okay.
So one of the studios she used to record at was down the street from me. It's no longer a studio; it's a print shop now. But a long time ago,
Tantas.
I forgot what the name of it was, but everybody recorded there. You know what I'm saying? Like some of the people that you wouldn't never even think would be right in the middle of the city like that. You know what I'm saying? They was recording there. So my aunt did a session with Anita Baker. She always recorded at that studio because they recorded gospel artists and everything. And
Are you taking us down this road to say something mean about Auntie?
Yes.
Yes.
Continue, boo. Go ahead.
are you about to be mad?
Go ahead. Continue, boo.
You about to be mad?
Go ahead. Continue, boo.
Oh my God.
Go ahead.
So she didn't like how my auntie and some of the other singers, the background singers, was doing some parts. And they was like, she went off on them. She went off on the engineers. She was like, if y'all not gonna sing it the way I think it should be sang, or we not doing no.
Well, she's a
We
legend.
not.
She's
We,
an icon.
no, she was not an icon yet. She was not an icon yet when this happened. She was not an icon yet.
She
when
was
this
a
happened.
peasant. I'm gonna tell you when that was. That was at Tanda Studios when she recorded her first album. The only reason why I know because she recorded her second album, that Sound Sweet, and she mentioned it, and Michael Powell mentioned it. Trust me.
Well, yeah, Michael Powell was one of them. He was there because
Well,
he ran.
guess
He
what?
ran that studio.
Auntie is
Sorry,
coming.
Miss Carmen. Miss Anita has always had a nasty
we're gonna
attitude.
have a good time listening to her old school jams.
Have fun
and that's the
at
way
the
it's gonna
LCA.
be. And then WTF. I'm sick of DL Hughley.
Miss Carmen, you rude.
Hold
Cutting my story off.
I gotta hear what she's saying. DL, you sick of DL Hughley? What?
Period. That's all the way around.
Y'all hating.
Y'all gonna
Here we
stop
go.
coming for our black women.
For real.
Well, actually, I don't have an issue with black women. I do have an issue with Monique's attitude.
Yes. Monique is the comedic version
and I know
of
people. I know
Anita.
I've been in a room with Monique, and
Monique is beautiful.
it is what it
And
is.
she got ugly feet. Listen.
She is the sweetest
She is.
person
Oh my
ever.
God.
Monique is sweet.
No,
Okay, let me ask you a question. This is a serious question.
Okay, let's talk serious. Go.
And I'm asking you not just for your opinion.
Okay.
I'm asking you in general.
Okay.
Do strong African American men have an issue with strong African American women?
No. The
No.
truth of the matter it is, like let's just say Monique, right? Monique is one of those people. If everybody or majority of if majority of people come in to me and say Tia Black has a fucked up attitude, right? And I go to Tia, she'll be like, Miles, all I did was I told them the truth on what I thought. They asked me, but then they're attacking me because of my truthfulness. Get the fuck out of here. The truth is, the Tia would just have a fucked up attitude with other people. When a person feeling attacked, it's funny that nobody hired Monique to do a movie still to this day.
Because she got blackballed out. It's not.
I
It's
don't
not.
think you
she
guys
had
really
Yes, she did, and she
understand
talked
what
about that by
blackball in
Lee Daniels,
Hollywood means.
Tyler Perry, and Oprah Winfrey. She talks about this all the time.
But you talking about the same people you said being controlled? Listen.
And we all are. Now, I didn't say just them. Everybody being controlled.
I'm giving
but
you
this
an
is a
example.
part of it.
I'm giving you.
You talk about the people that are the movers and shakers of Hollywood.
No,
Come on now. If
I'm
they say
not-
we ain't
They come
messing, and I
out
know
and
this because
say
it's happened in
that
this
they
small
have an
industry.
Hold on. I'm about to put it like this. They don't
I got
have,
something for y'all.
No, listen. They do not have the power to blackball no one.
Yes, they do. And they have. Yes, they do.
do.
Yes, they do.
How?
How? What
And
you
it's
mean
sad
how?
that
Just
we
like they
don't know
did.
that.
It's happened.
Oprah don't.
Yes, Oprah do. Yes, Tyler Perry do.
She
And yes,
has-
Lee Daniels
her
do.
and
And yes,
Tyler
they
Perry
have.
has.
You can
Yes,
get
they
blocked.
do. Yes, they do.
They do.
They probably can
And
block.
then the sad part
They'll
about
block
it
her
is-
from their shit.
No, and let me just tell
Okay,
you
so let
this.
me ask you a question.
Oh God, yes.
When Monique talked to Oprah, as well as when she talked to Tyler Perry, she taped them unbeknownst to them. Why is it that they can apologize to her in private and say, I understand you right, this, that, and the other, but then still won't come out on a national stage and say, we wronged this sister. We did not treat her in the right manner. You know what I'm saying?
What they really want to say is what they really want to say is we did not handle a person who has that type of condition in a proper fashion. Anytime a grown woman calls another grown man daddy, it's not her father, right? He is the worst business person ever. They've shown that. He's never been no one's manager.
Are you kidding me?
He's never
Are
been.
you kidding me?
He don't have no managerial background in the industry at all.
He managed two
80% of artists, whether it's a rapper, whether it's a R&B singer, 80% of them that are in Hollywood.
I ain't talking about Hollywood.
Even some of these TV stars, when they get in the game or when they get married, their spouse ends up being their manager.
That's not true.
What do you call it? Indirectly.
That's not true. That's incorrect.
Yeah, a lot of them don't even involve their spouses.
Talk about Mary J. Talk about Wendy Wilson. It's a lot.
You just named two people.
Spouses.
You named two people.
About Cardi B, her husband. You talking
her
about
husband ain't her manager?
Kim Kardashian,
Yeah,
her husband.
her husband
A lot
is
of
not
the
a manager.
spouses do step up and pretty much have a say in their career.
Okay, let's just do facts. Google Monique's husband name and look at his roster of people he managed, and that would end all conversation.
It doesn't matter, Miles. It doesn't matter if he's managing his wife. He's a manager.
He's
no
a
matter
poor
what, no matter
business
who
person.
He did before. No,
he didn't do nothing before. He never done nothing.
But he's doing one now, which is her. And unfortunately,
he can't get her a job all of a sudden.
Him to get to her.
Listen, it was a proven fact when they listed between Netflix, Paramount, Lionsgate had listed movies and specials.
You can't fault a man or a woman for choosing to allow their spouse.
That's not what I'm saying. All I'm saying is, listen, they had over 18 different special TV shows and movies they offered Monique, and they was all declined by her husband.
I was over the sound ministry in my church for over 15 years. I don't care the connections that I had. Most of the time it was the men that was playing the minstrels and bringing it. I would go to their wife and talk to their wife before I go to their husband, especially by me being a female.
Well, see, I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about that. Listen, I'm talking about professionally. If you Google right now, jobs that was offered to Monique, 18 of them, all major listers, they were denied by her husband. Period.
We may not like it. We may not think it's the best move. But if that's who she or he chooses to be over them, with or without experience, we have to respect it. I mean, that's just the way it is.
Okay. So would you let your grandson manage your bank account?
Well, he's 4 and 8, so absolutely not.
Exactly. And in the industry, this nigga is 4 and 8.
But that's who she chose, Miles. That's who she chose.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. So the outcome of it is the results that she's receiving. It has nothing. Monique, name me one movie that Monique acted good in.
I think that everything she did was above, standard.
Besides the Parkers, Monique never did nothing that was good to where people could relate to it or remember.
Yes, she have.
Okay.
But so let me just say this.
Name me one joke out of Queens of Comedy. Name me one joke out of Queens of Comedy.
Monique was amazing in Queens of Comedy. No, this is a person that I'm following. Like, I follow her on Instagram. I'm a big Monique fan. Okay. I love and respect and appreciate Monique. I love what she's doing for black girls that's coming up behind her. So I'm not. It's just.
I respect what she's doing, and if she want to take the hits, that's. To me, that's awesome.
And that's just what she's doing. She's taking a hit, but somebody got to take it. Somebody got to do it, and she's just the person that's doing it. We got another caller.
What is Monique's name? Her last name?
We never really knew. She always just went with the first name, Monique.
Okay.
Miss Carmen, we got another caller.
We'll call you right back,
okay.
baby.
Love you guys.
Love you.
Bye bye.
Okay, bye.
Good morning, Shizba.
Good morning. So earlier, I know you had somebody from the investigation team. So I'm from the Nanya Legal Services.
Nanya.
This thing got real, y'all.
But anyway,
what's
I was going to say, Good morning. First of all, so happy June.
Happy June.
Yes. First of all, I find this conversation interesting, but I was just like, oh, I gotta respond to that. But that's a good point as far as the husband being a manager and them not wanting to take her on, because I never knew the backstory to that, but that makes sense because if you think about it, if you hire on your husband or, quote unquote, hire your husband, I would think that would be a liability to, a higher up company or business. And they're not going to want to take you on because of that liability. And number two, there's that, what is it called? Gosh, it was at the tip of my tongue, where conflict of interest.
Yeah.
So when you're doing a contract, I would think that would make it legally, I don't know, just very complicated. And I could see them trying to explain to this, and he's like, forget y'all that.
Yeah.
I'm her manager, that's that. And him just saying, we don't need you, we'll get somebody else, but not understanding the logistics of it all. I don't know. That's just my say. From my Nunya legal services.
Right.
But anyway, maybe I missed something. But anyway, I just had to point that out. But maybe that's the issue that I don't know.
Yeah.
So, but anyway,
That was a really good perspective.
That was great. I would say this on anybody's situation. Like as I'm looking up Monique IMBD, and looking at the things that she has done. Again, Precious is number one across the board.
Yes.
Because she got an Oscar for it, right?
Emmy. Was it Emmy? Right?
Oscar.
Yeah.
So, but the other works that she has done, she has never been the lead.
She's a comedian.
No, listen. What you mean? But she's never been I'm talking about.
And
she's never been a lead.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's fine.
Yeah. Listen, she's never been a lead, and people think they're worth more than what they're worth because of the things that they've done. If I did 100 things, right, and the 100th one made me pop, that's great.
Yeah.
Right? I think the perception of Monique can be misleading because if you hear her zaddy or her daddy talk, he go in one direction. If you hear her talk, she goes in a whole different other direction as well. So they never be on the same accord until they agree on how much he should get paid or of the value of her in itself. So when you start looking at the Monique situation, all her movies put together, but even the one that she won the Oscar, don't accumulate to her value that she says that she's worth.
So here's the thing. Monique isn't going to movie deals and saying, hey, I want this for a movie. All of this is stand-up. She's talking about her stand-up. She know where she is. She know exactly where she is as far as her stand-up. She's not going and say, hey, I deserve this for a movie. When she had the problem with the Netflix special, that was a stand-up. She is a queen of comedy. She is a icon. She has put in the work, and she do deserve exactly what the men, the kings of comedy, are getting. But because we are in this, she do.
She don't. She can't fill the room that she has in Vegas, and it's small as hell. You go to Vegas.
Well, now because of what the industry has done to her. But when she was in her prime, she could, and she did. She could, and we taken away from her because because the industry has painted her to be this angry black woman, and now everybody just rolling with it. And all she doing is saying, "Hey, women deserve more. I'm a queen of comedy. I closed the show." That does matter. You can't look at it and say it don't matter.
He said
when DL, because at the end of the day, DL opened the Kings of Comedy, right? He still won for whatever reason. She calling him an opener or whatever, and she's saying, I closed it. So at the end, somewhere along the line,
do you know the women she was up with?
Yeah.
Okay. She's supposed to close that one.
I mean, those women are
honestly,
great to me.
I felt like Samora should have closed, but
Samora definitely.
Samora is
the only reason Samora didn't close is because Monique had the bigger name.
And y'all
at the
are
time.
just going on women like that, and that's just not gonna work.
Y'all not even really listening.
It's not going on.
What's up, girl, boy?
The women that she was up against, yes, and those were all great comedians.
We were glad for a little we had.
No, hold on. I do not want Tia Black to feel no type of way, but like
I don't really. It this ain't my life. You know what I'm saying? But I do appreciate what she's doing because I am an up and coming artist. I want what I deserve to get paid.
Hey, but y'all not really listening because y'all adding stuff to what we said earlier. It had nothing to do with her accolades, her standing up for black women. Nobody has put that down. We are simply talking about her attitude, and I've experienced it in real life doing a show, and Monique was mean to everybody backstage. That's my experience, and I've heard it from other people. I'm not putting down her accolades. I'm not putting down that she won awards. I'm not putting down that she was on Queens of Comedy. I'm with that. I'm with her standing up for black people, and I'm with her standing up for black women. What I don't agree with and never will, regardless of who you are, what your stature is, I don't like anybody that has a fucked up attitude.
Me neither.
And some of the stuff
especially Anita Baker.
And some of the stuff that comes to her is because of her attitude, not because of the other stuff. But we tend to gloss over that with our people.
I don't know the fucked up attitude. I don't know that.
I'm just saying.
Like I said, because I'm following the evolved Monique, and this lady is a spiritual. She's on a spiritual path, I don't see that side of her because I'm not in her life like that. I don't know her personally.
But what if she
just judge her off one time or one show or anything?
But what if she faking like she has been in there?
She could be. I don't know. So I can just go with the side that she's showing me. So we all just going off perspective at this point.
So let's go off the side that she's showing.
Welcome home, Roscoe.
Right.
Listen.
Go ahead, girl boy. Hold on, girl boy. I just want to say
all I see is a black woman fighting for equal pay. Like she ain't asking for nothing crazy. I just want what's deserving of me.
So what's deserving of her is when people pay to come see you, don't waste the 40 minutes that you have on 20 minutes on talking about.
That was the last 2 minutes.
It wasn't the last.
No, it was 15 minutes.
That was a whole set. Like she was.
It wasn't quite the whole set. It was like 15 minutes. My friend was front row.
She put that in like it was like that was her set. She put that in the set.
Well, I appreciate what it did for Josh Adams. Shout out to Josh Adams, who is completely killing the game and on top right now. And I appreciate her doing that because what it did is it brought Josh. He was on the Wendy Williams show. You know what I'm saying? They had Vivica and
let me say what I got to say.
So I appreciate that.
Go ahead.
You know.
Go ahead, girl boy.
Thank you. Y'all messed up my song and everything. I had to talk
Come on now.
We don't care about. We don't even care about your song.
Is you calling about the topic or not?
Because my partner got on here. She's my partner in the investigation unit. So she said,
"Is that Ebony K?" Oh no, you talking about old girl?
No, the lady. She from Nunya Corporation.
Okay.
Okay, yes.
Nunya.
We on here and we've been working very hard.
Okay.
Number one, let's get back to the Anita Baker, right? I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not because y'all not reading the comments. So she been gone since 1995, and then she decides to come back 26 or 27 years back again. She comes back and want to charge her arm and a leg. I'm gonna be honest. She could just apologize to me on YouTube. I could just go ahead and search Anita Baker YouTube and listen to it all day long. Okay, that's number one. Number two.
Somebody gonna be
Monique,
going live.
I know a stylist. I know an old school stylist. No, for real. I know an old school stylist has met Monique, and she said she's rude.
Y'all talking about who she was 20, 30 years ago?
No, but listen here, because that just almost like Anita Baker. Once you already get that bad bitter taste in your mouth, that's just it. Like, this is not, I heard that multiple times that she has an attitude, and this was before she even got skinny. So now she got skinny, she's the baddie of the world now. You know what I'm saying? And she don't even have to be all like that. Yes, Monique has played
have to be like
multiple supporting roles. Yes, Monique was good. Yes, she also said D.L. Hughley, I was the headliner I opened up for Queens of Comedy. Yes. I used to know Queens of Comedy because that was my shit back in the day, but I forget the words because I haven't seen Queens of Comedy in some years. But she does have some good roles, and yes, she does. Now she is here for the black women, like Niece, don't come outside with the bonnet. You looking bad. You know what I'm saying? She's uplifting the women. Yes, we're not satisfying that, but
and that's what
you don't gotta
like.
be raunchy. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta be raunchy to everybody, you know? She's a good actress. Anita Baker, yeah, she was a good actress, but singer, but I don't feel like you should be charging an arm and a leg. Well, she may not be charging an arm and a leg, but
she is not doing it.
You know what I'm saying? But the promoters and everybody else is. and I'm not gonna be in the nosebleed trying to hear her, I apologize or whatever. I can't even see her. I ain't seen her since 1995, and I'm gonna be in the nosebleed. That's too much pressure. I'm gonna just go ahead and watch. Somebody gonna, you know what I'm saying?
Her ticket.
Post it.
I think
social media is out. Social media is out. Somebody is gonna be live streaming this,
right? Anyway,
and it's like I'm gonna be right there.
So I think the main problem is most people don't understand how the Joe Louis, what's the name? The Little Caesar Arena is not even really set up for concerts, right? So the seating of it, the seats that cost $55 in Vegas, it's way closer than the seats that's going to cost $78 here. Tickets are starting off for $78 here.
Oh, really?
Yes,
$78.
in Vegas. That's what I mean.
No, $78 here.
Oh, okay. We can do that.
But when I say it's
the nosebleed.
It's definitely nosebleeders. That the other seats is at 117, 178, 338, 515, 778, and it goes to 1,000. But $1,000 for a seat.
Yeah. So this concert, this
she
is for
like
this for the retired plant workers. You feel me? This ain't just for any old body.
Right.
This for the for the old school plant. That's who gonna spend it. You know what I'm saying? They trying to take their lady out.
Miss Carmen said she going to see Auntie.
I can see Miss Carmen going.
I don't even know why we call her Auntie though. I really don't. She's like
a cousin.
She's
like a distant cousin.
For real.
Yes.
Anita Baker like a distant cousin. She ain't never been no auntie.
Yeah.
Y'all out cold.
I'm being honest with you.
What?
She is Auntie. Don't do Auntie like that.
No, y'all call
I don't remember her being auntie though. Like we must have just started that.
No, see what
we just started that because it's old school.
And if anybody ever remember when Anita Baker opened up the IHOP downtown on Jefferson.
Oh yeah, Anita been doing a lot for us.
No.
She sold is going.
Girl,
hold on, listen.
What's her name? Tia Black. You know you young. You don't know about her at the IHOP.
Right.
Girl, back.
Listen.
I'm the same age as you.
You was like 3. So
I had some times at that IHOP.
Yeah, I bet you did.
Right. After Anita wasn't there, this was she been long gone.
And the reason why Anita Baker husband told her to stop coming because she had a bad attitude. She made a lot of people feel very uncomfortable while eating food.
For real?
Yes.
Well, some people are just nasty. You know, I can't.
Yeah.
You know, I can't excuse that.
But if
you can't defend that. And when you nasty, you nasty.
But if Monique can transform, so can Anita.
Man,
so
Monique.
Hey, everybody can transform. I just want to ask everybody that's listening, if you are working in a certain field and there's somebody that you know is being hired and everything that you've heard about them has been they had a bad attitude, will you automatically be like, oh, I'll still work with them, or will it give you reason to be like, I don't think I want to, because people that I know and
that's
trust.
how you get blackballed.
No.
And that's how the blackball start.
No, blackball start on you doing bullshit.
Yeah, but what he's saying though, that is how.
I mean, you didn't even let me
spreads.
finish, but it's all good.
Yeah.
But
that's how it spreads.
No, listen. The truth is, if Tia Black has a nasty attitude, I'd be like, "What's it? I'll fuck with her because she never done nothing to me."
Right, but if he told you that, you might say, "I'm not fucking with her."
That's not true. I'm gonna tell you what I'm telling you. If somebody say they're not fucking with you, I don't care. Somebody told me some fucked up shit about Boog, but I mean, Boog is cool. He's an asshole, but that's cool.
But Boog, what was your point to say? Was your point going to be because you've heard those things, it would make you be like, maybe let me double check this person before just bringing them on my set or working with them? Because you've heard so many bad things, it's like, I don't have to test the water. I done already heard about you. I can move on. I can go and get somebody else that I haven't heard anything about. Right? Is that what you're going to say or no?
If I hear from somebody that I trust.
Right. Yeah. So but I just want to say that's how because this happened to me. You know, so this is really something that I'm dealing with. Somebody told somebody else, I don't want her on the set for whatever reason. And next thing you know, you ain't on no sets. You understand what I'm saying? But this person might be a trustworthy person. He might have been on some bullshit at this point.
Well, I would say
so. I've seen it happen.
Well, I'm gonna show you how the blackball that I actually witnessed. I was sitting in the studio and I could say it. R.J. Rice. I was doing a motion picture movie soundtrack with Sony Motion Pictures. Mm-hmm. He got a phone call.
He said, "Oh, put him on a speakerphone," because he wanted everybody in the studio to hear it.
Yeah.
He said, "Right now, RJ, due to you doing the bullshit that you literally doing the bullshit that you just doing, and we now know that you did the bullshit, you are officially blackballed from anything that Sony has to do with."
Yeah.
And
Sony got a lot to do with everything.
he told everybody, leave out the room. Hold on. And he put the guy on hold. So what I'm trying to say is, it didn't stop RJ from doing music. It didn't stop him from other people contacting him. People will fuck with you for what you're good at. People didn't stop fucking with Macy Gray, and Macy Gray got a bad fucking attitude. They try to blackball her. The truth of the matter is, when you hold value and you have accountability.
Macy didn't get to be as great as she could possibly be, though. You still feel the effects of that.
Hear me out. What Macy did was, Macy Gray told the truth about her addiction. She held accountable to her actions, and she said, "Y'all, this is my problem,
That's who I am.
and I'm gonna be working on it as I go along." She ain't say, "So please forgive me." She ain't say, "So please put me back in the business." She said, "But I will continue to do music," and she continued to do music and movies. And the point is, if Monique be held accountable, and she said, "Listen, I have a fucked up situation going on. I'm married to a gay man, and I'm trying to act like."
I knew it was coming.
And this is why
I knew it was coming.
Hey, look,
But no, I don't agree with that husband being a man. It's just a conflict of interest, period.
But
I knew that was coming.
He's just.
but if she
I mean, I'm not mad at the husband.
But if she come out,
It shouldn't be, though.
But if she come out and tell the truth, this happens. And you're right. Women do have to fight more for their value in business all the time. And the reason is it's not because of black men, though. It's because of the people who hold the crown or cash a check. However,
the controllers.
However, if there was a black woman who would step up and do their own production for their own movies, shit would change. You cannot. If you always wait, it's like somebody just keep waiting on the check. If you wait on the check, you can't get mad whatever price they write out for and say, "Well, either take it or leave it."
Yeah.
But when I haven't heard of no woman sit up here doing a movie and doing an all-female movie and then starting their own production, being the female version of Tyler Perry, quote unquote, and or a Scorsese or whoever.
Come on now.
Any other producer. So
Come on now.
Women have to be held accountable for shit too.
Yeah.
And then women don't pay their women for their value. So what happens is if women don't stand up for themselves and pay their own women counterparts the same value that they deserve as a male counterpart, then males gonna continue to do what they do. Just like anything else. More women go to college, more women have better opportunity for house loans. A woman can get a business loan and the man can go for the same business loan, but the woman would get the business loan before a man will. Black men are looked at as hustlers. Women is looked at as providers. So it's a lot that goes on in our community that we don't say the whole thing about. So that's me sitting on my
Yeah, they did answer your question too. Girl Boy said that she gonna get her own personal experience with these people before she make her own decision.
Most definitely.
Miss Carmen said, "I would never judge anyone based off their experiences with others." So, people, I guess it's 50-50. Some people, because like for me, I will say this, if somebody that, like if Miles say, yeah, no, then it's just that for me, because I respect and trust his wisdom enough to where I ain't got to bump my head, because he already said, you ain't got to go and do that.
Yeah.
Now if it's something that's really weighing on me and I gotta just go and see for myself, then which I did do this one time and bump my head. You feel me?
Right.
This is how I know I just don't know. I guess it's 50-50.
Right. I would like to say that somebody posted something up tomorrow. My guy 6'4" posted up, said, "Wife for the others don't say that when Barbara Streisand tickets is so high," right? And I had to put Barbara Streisand fan base is 40 to 50 times more than Anita Baker.
Okay, I'm not even, and I don't know how much her tickets is or nothing. Yeah.
But here's the thing: in the body of work that Barbara Streisand holds, Barbara Streisand has 36 albums.
Come on now.
Okay.
How many Miss Baker got? 2. Say no.
No, she got
Yeah.
3. She got
Y'all not gonna do this.
She got 3 to 4 studio albums
Okay.
and 6 like live collectives or something like
Okay.
that. But the thing
But
is,
she is still a big deal from our city,
No,
and I guess we gonna support. She gonna get the love. She gonna
get
sell
the
out.
love. She gonna sell out.
She gonna sell out.
And if she don't, it'll really show something about people.
She gonna sell out.
No, I'm not denying.
But if
that.
she don't,
but if she don't,
it's gonna what?
It's gonna really show.
We getting tired.
No, because people gotta understand.
All it's gonna show is that niggas' pockets really ain't that deep. That's what it's gonna show.
It's gonna show. It's gonna show
That's
that.
for the old school players. Anyway, they going to that concert.
I think the old school people like
Man,
people
they
like,
going to that
people
concert.
Like
they
me,
putting that shit on and they going
people
out.
between the age of 45 to 55, they going.
I want to say 45 to 65.
Okay, I'm with that.
I would say 60. They going to that concert.
I'm with that.
They putting that shit on and they putting on their old pinky rings
and,
out.
And the cool,
pinky rings
Cool Breeze
out.
cologne and White Diamond everywhere.
White diamond everywhere. White diamond everywhere. They going to that
The
concert.
Spirit Elizabeth Taylor gonna be in there.
She's definitely selling out. Like that's not even.
Girl, boy, take that down.
What she say?
Jesus.
It's Pride Month.
Okay. Now I ain't talking about, but shout out to Pride Month.
Shout out to Pride Month. Happy June, y'all.
Happy June.
I was just asking
But
June, please be good to me.
I'm talking about, look at her reading at the end. Girl, boy.
What she say?
That's what get you blackball. Girl, boy. Blackball.
Speaking of blackballed.
Right. Speaking of blackball.
Look, yeah, I play too much.
You play too goddamn much grabbing the mic like that.
Speaking of blackballed, you can't
Shout out
you can't
to
say
Barbara
stuff like that.
Cochran. Barbara Cochran, thank you for tuning in. And even though your daughter is not on, we really appreciate the love that you are sending out. The title of today has been What the is going on. I can't cuss because that's my homegirl's mama and I respect her. Everybody else can go somewhere. My boy, Bert Ford held in. He said, I feel like y'all feelings are personal.
Period. Somebody said, I feel like it's just getting too deep in here.
Right.
Okay.
That's what's up, Bert.
But no, I think that a lot of my feelings are personal. It's my perspective, and they are coming from a personal space. So I got to get out of that.
Yeah.
I won't bring that here Tuesday, y'all. You know.
Sometimes though, people do get caught up because they can relate to certain things.
Oh yeah.
Like quiet as it kept. Every time I was quote unquote black.
Just like y'all's too.
Yeah, but listen, I've been quote unquote blackballed. But it never stopped me. All it did was push me to go forward because either fly over shit, dig under shit, or break through shit.
Yeah.
I choose to break through shit all the time. And it's not had nothing to do with my personality. I don't have no other place to go. Before
flat out. So this is what I'm doing. Ain't no other way.
It ain't no other way. Plenty of times in the music industry, people stop me from making music. I done went to studios. The guy was like, "Hey man, we can't even do your session today because woo woo woo."
Like, come on, something that ain't got nothing to do with you.
But it didn't have nothing to do with me. However,
not you, but him.
No, what I realized though, when you are being successful and you are derailed a little bit, it's because, to me, I'm just gonna say this: God has intervened you to learn how to make obstacles opportunities.
Yeah.
So when they denied me at certain studios, I went to another studio.
Yeah.
So I wound up going to Sound Suite, and I wound up meeting Anita Baker, Stevie Wonder, Michael Powell, Bob Seger, Dramatics, The Temptations. What's the gay boy who won Apollo? David Peaston, Angela Winwood. I did a lot of work with a lot of people, so I don't be tripping. It's just like when people close doors, you just got to keep going.
Yeah, that's good.
And sometimes, and so even like with the Monique, like I told people, Monique never was an executive producer of her own shit.
She gotta make her own wave. Like at this point, she gotta just create her own wave.
Yeah, because speaking of that Netflix shit, real quick, Gary Owens was a white boy, right? He said, Monique, nobody. I mean, they never even offered me the money that they offered you. I normally had to do my own show and then sell it to them.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So I think people get caught up because either they're a woman or they're black or they're a black male or they're this, that.
Or this title that we give them, the queen of comedy.
Well, first of all, they gave themselves that title. They did because the people who did the Kings of Comedy,
It took a while for his name was Latham, Willie Nate Latham. Everybody thought it was Stan Lathan's brother, but it wasn't. And Spike Lee had nothing to do with it. Another producer took on that job because, as Spike Lee said, he said none of them could actually hold their own. Nobody was on the Queens of Comedy. Look up, if we can, just Google the interview. But when Spike Lee speaking on the Queens of Comedy, he felt as if those names was not big enough to where they can even bring people together separately. But collectively, yes. But everybody was on the Kings of Comedy, except for Steve Harvey, had standing room ability to where they could stand alone. Steve Harvey was the host, and he had the less juice at that time. But due to Steve Harvey having the opportunity, he wound up being the biggest one out of all of them. You feel me?
He ended up being, yeah. Well, Bernie would have been.
Yeah, Bernie would have been.
I mean, Bernie was the funniest.
But Bernie knew he wasn't going to live
the
that.
funniest,
but he
but
also
you got to
knew he
be
wasn't gonna live-
commercial.
he
Bernie
also-
wasn't that commercial.
Oh no, he did his goddamn thing with that Bernie Mac show.
Yeah, no, yeah, he was
That's
great.
was-
He was.
I grew up. That was my Uncle Bernie. Like I grew up off
He did
that.
better than
But I'm just
Steve,
saying,
in
Steve,
that-
is, you know,
in that line.
Family Feud, America's Got Talent.
that's come way after
Yeah.
time though.
Yeah.
Like,
They
you
came
know,
Like
after
Bernie
that.
was a cusser and just.
No, he did.
he did a lot of
That's
clean
my
stuff
favorite
back in the day.
comedian.
Yeah.
I'm not taking away. I'm gonna just leave it because y'all just. I'm leaving it.
Look at you. Back
Yeah.
in time.
Yeah,
Because
I'm
the
done.
motherfucker say something and they got an attitude.
Because the motherfucker-
Stick your chest out, nigga. No, don't stick your chest out.
It's
Yeah, I
already
think
out.
I thought Bernie was the most versatile out of all of them.
Okay.
He was, but he knew he wasn't gonna live that long, and he said it. And he said it so many times. Like he said, "I know I'm not gonna be here that long, but as long as I'm here."
Dang.
But I mean, he had a disease, and he knew he had a terminal disease that caused early
Dang.
death. Okay, y'all. On that note, we about to end. We about to end book. Tia, tell me where they can find you at.
You guys can find me on Tubi. You can find me on Podcastic every Monday at 9 p.m. On the Rise and Grind Show every Tuesday and Thursday. Follow me on Instagram, please, at Tia Black. That is TIABLAQUE. And then follow the Monologue Show for me as well. Monologues 313 on Instagram and Facebook.
All right. My name is Miles Dixon. You can find me mdixon313 on Instagram. Miles Dixon, the Mediapreneur, right there on Facebook. You can find me right here on the Rise Grind Morning Show, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. On Tuesday, 9:30ish on Girth on Podcastic. You can find me tonight on Truth, 9 p.m.
Oh.
on Podcastic too.
Oh.
Okay, Boog, where can
I'm
they find
Boog.
you?
You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Boogs World, and make sure you follow GrooveRadioDetroit.com.
Groove. No, that's it.
And shout out to everybody tuning in.
Oh yeah, shout out to everybody tuning in.
Thank you guys for watching.
Thank you, Shizba, for calling. Sean P, Carmen, the girl boy, and get your and girl boy, get your strap out the way. All right, until next time, y'all. We'll see y'all later. Put your strap up. Peace.
Up early in the morning, get the kids off to school. Rise and grind, pack a lunch or two.